Hey guys, welcome back to Fourth Wall Reactions. Today, it's time for more Doctor Who! I'm really excited because I realized in setting up that I have not recorded or watched anything Doctor Who in, I think, over a week. It's just how the schedule has worked out, but I'm really excited to see this next episode. It is entirely possible that I may have been spoiled on something that I thought maybe happened in this episode. Now I'm not sure. I don't really know for sure, so it really serves no purpose to make that announcement, but I'm just really excited to see this episode and just to go forward. Let's check this out.
I didn't mean it. It's an appliance. It does a job.
It's pretty cool appliance.
Bonkers.
Did you just call the TARDIS an appliance?
Guys, you can't go out with a girl unless his mother approves.
I'll make it easy. Shut it down to basic mode for you.
Basic? Because I'm a girl.
Excuse you.
There's something tasty in a magnofield.
I like that eye effect. Don't try and take the TARDIS. I know you're gonna take the TARDIS. That makes the TARDIS look so teeny tiny.
Somebody's onto that thing. The crew was still aboard when we dragged her in.
Duh.
You did enough. Make sure you keep your mouth shut. Right?
It's rude to whisper.
I'm a doctor.
Where is she?
Did you not even check?
Go. We're gonna find her in 1 hour.
We.
You're my guys for this.
That wasn't the deal.
Tis now.
What makes you think we'll help?
I just activated the TARDIS self-destruct system.
Oh!
1 hour until this ship blows.
Damn!
Don't try to leave. The TARDIS is in lockdown. I'll open those doors when Clara's by my side.
You crazy lunatic!
My ship morals!
Little TARDIS. What was that? Oh no. Why is there a beastie on there?
Don't touch a thing. The TARDIS will get huffy if you mess.
Keep your radio contact, alright? Get back to the console. Strip it apart.
Yep.
Alright?
What, how and why are you there? Oh, I want to go in there. It's the swimming pool.
No, that's just showing
Oh, oh, me likey. I want it, my precious.
Sensor detects everything you could possibly want.
It's the room of requirement.
Living metal, bespoke engineering.
Oh,
Whatever machine you require, this system will build it.
wow. Wow. That is cool.
No, stop! Please! Don't touch it!
I can feel a TARDIS tantrum coming on.
What the hell is this place?
If you walk out of here with that circuit, the TARDIS will try to stop you. Now listen to me.
You are such an
Torch it. I said torch it.
Can't you feel it, Gregor? The ship's in torment, like it's a living thing.
What if
You
his
can't hurt it.
android self can...
What's the matter, TARDIS? Scared to fight me?
I hope he gets it. Because, I mean, he's asking for it. Oh.
So that's who.
What?
It's diverting us. Spinning a maze around us, we will never reach Clara in time.
Hey! Hey!
It's just the same, again.
It is creating a labyrinth.
Bram, can you hear me? Bram, the ship is alive. Get out.
I cannot with these two. TARDIS do that to him? Oops! Ow!
What about a circuit and you by him? Your concern.
It's your brother.
Is really touching. The android is more cut up about it than you are. Now you two stop bickering and listen. There is something else down there.
Yeah, what's it? The hell is it doing on a TARDIS?
Multiple life forms on board the TARDIS with us. I am getting a massive signal.
What's happening?
Multiple? There's more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who are you? What? What? I'm so confused. They keep sending you back to the control room. She's trying to give you a hint.
Why are you doing this?
She wants you to do something at the... Oh.
Back where we started? No. It's an echo.
Oh, don't tease me like that.
Just trying to protect us.
Because I tried to get back the circuit.
Team TARDIS.
Oh! They're connected.
Where did that go?
The TARDIS has got Clara safe. That was her. That was her there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What if they accidentally stand in the same place? No, no, no! Why? Is it from them? Is it like an echo of them?
It's found her. She is right there.
Yay!
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Please forgive me, Clara. Okay, so
What's that for?
Why have you got zombie creatures? Good guys do not have zombie creatures. Rule one, basic storytelling.
Not in front of the guests.
Anyway,
Friends. Well,
No.
people who aren't trying to...
You've got the girl back. Now cancel the self-destruct.
There is no self-destruct. Hey? Hey? The old wiggly button trick. And the face, you've got to do the face. So far, or we all die. I rushed it a bit, but...
So you're telling us we're safe?
Ish, apart from the monsters and the... I only made it look as though the engine was actually exploding.
Unless...
Okay, that's not good. Okay, don't panic. You're in trouble, Clara.
Again.
Trouble. He's fixing or we're toast.
Doctor, what are they? What aren't you telling me?
Trust me. Some things you don't want to know.
No, we need to know about
We're
that.
on the move again.
Unless they are burnt echoes of...
Doctor? I said I was the one who said it.
You said it was looking at you funny.
Now you're ripping me out. Oh, thank God.
Trippy.
Clara, stop. There's a rupture in time somewhere on board the ship. A small tear.
Ooh.
The fabric of the continuum.
And if...
About this.
Yeah.
If you give me the option, I'd say this was real.
But how? It's like a lava monster. Jeez. Oh, oh.
I'll cut it off. Just cut my arm off.
No!
It won't hurt me.
Tricky, you don't understand.
I'm an android. Cut me. Why won't you cut me?
Tell him.
Yeah, tell me what?
Hey, you can't, can you?
What's he going on about?
Robots don't need glass suits, they don't need respirators, they don't get frightened of monsters in the dark.
What's he talking about?
Because you're not fully android.
Two violet eyes and a synthetic voice box. But you, my friend, are human. Flesh and blood.
Ugh.
It's a joke.
It was a
Just a stupid joke.
joke?
We did it to relieve the boredom.
Well, it was very funny. They lied to you. Changed your identity just to provide some in-flight entertainment.
What the...
Sorry.
It was a joke.
You're human, Tricky. Where are we?
Power source.
Lancashire. Sass.
Intelligent sensor. If I pointed that thing yourself, quicker. What sort of person does this to another human?
Yeah.
Make them believe they're made of metal. Who am I?
Another I cannot with those guys. They're awful.
You did this to me, just to be captain of a heap of junk.
Because he's trash.
Ask yourself why he couldn't cut you up. He had just one tiny scrap of decency left in him, and you helped him find that, okay? Now you, don't ever forget this. In the act of becoming a black hole, Time Lord engineering.
Seriously? Ah! No thanks.
You're gonna tell me right now. We're gonna die here. You're gonna tell me what they are.
I can't.
What's the use in secrets now?
Secrets! Protect us! Secrets! Make us safe!
We're not safe.
Yeah, definitely not safe.
Calculating data. Calculating data.
No, turn it off!
Sass. Identifiable.
I was right.
Clara.
I was right. Ah! Ah!
That's me.
I'm so sorry.
A version of her.
I'm burning here.
It isn't just the past leaking out, it's the future. Listen, I brought you here to keep you safe, but it happened again. You died again.
What do you mean again?
Oh! And that's you? And that's... Yep. Ah! Ugh!
Don't touch each other, otherwise the future will reassert itself. Just let it go.
Yeah, it can take him. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Mmm. No! Oh! Is he? Oh, thank God.
Don't touch him, or time will reassert itself.
Oh. I'm fine with the jackass getting it.
Time for a plan. Do you have a plan?
No plan, sorry.
Not as such.
We're dead.
Yes, we're about to die. Just tell me who you are.
You know who I am.
No, I don't. I look at you every single day and I don't understand a thing about you. Why do I keep running into you? There was a girl in a shipwreck and she died saving my life, and she was you.
She really wasn't.
Victorian London, there was a governess who was really a barmaid, and we fought the Great Intelligence together. She died and it was my fault, and she was you.
You're scaring me.
What are you, eh? A trick? A trap?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're just Clara, aren't you? We need to jump.
You're insane.
We'll cross a portal to the engine.
What?
I've piloted this ship for over 900 years. Trust me this one time, please.
1,200.
The heart of the TARDIS.
Ooh. That's cool.
The engine has already exploded. It must have been the collision with the salvage ship.
We're not dead.
Oh! The mirror image on her hand.
You are beautiful. Beautiful, fragile human skin. The time lift. Recent past, possible future.
What are you gonna do?
We write today, I hope. I've thrown this through the rift before. I need to make sure this time I'm thinking of there myself.
Oh!
All those things you said. How we met before, how I died.
Clara, don't forget, time mends us, it can mend anything.
I don't want to forget. The library. I saw it. You were mentioned in a book. You call yourself Doctor. Why do you do that? You have a name. I've seen it in one corner of that tiny...
Oh.
If I rewrite today, you won't remember. You won't go looking for my name.
You still have secrets.
Better that way.
Oh! Woo!
Doctor! Doctor! I found your future! It's a reset time! Big friendly button.
What? This is crazy.
Go get me some food. I'm starving.
Wait, Leave him alone.
What's the matter with you?
Maybe I've just got a little tiny scrap of decency.
How would he? Okay.
I feel exhausted. I feel...
We've had 2 days crammed into the space of one.
Why did you say that?
I don't know. I say stuff.
So she does not remember. Okay.
Running away with a spaceman in a box. Anything could happen to you.
That's wrong, Caroline. Push the button.
All right, guys, that was episode 10 of series 7. There was so much about the episode that I really loved. All the TARDIS stuff, everything with the Doctor and Clara, loved it all. I have issues with the Van Balen brothers. Not an issue with the youngest, the android brother. The other two I need to discuss. But first, I mentioned in the intro that I thought maybe I'd been spoiled on something, but I did not encounter any spoilery thing here. So I suppose I'll start with the brothers just to get them out of the way. I really try, or I feel like I really try to see all the characters' perspectives. You know, like what would life be like for these three guys in the middle of nowhere? You have a family business of being, you know, essentially salvaging junk. Or in this case, not junk. It seems like they're perfectly fine, not scanning for life forms and just pulling whatever ship that they can on board. So just, you know, right from the start, they don't seem ethical. And maybe I need to go back and rewatch the very beginning because I don't remember that they scanned for life forms at all. I don't know. But their behavior once they were in the TARDIS, I totally get that this is their job and this is their livelihood. Their lives are on the line. I really loved how the Doctor tricked them into thinking that they would self-destruct if they didn't help him. But you know, immediately once they were in there, you know, they heard that somebody's life was in danger. They believed that if they did not help, that they would self-destruct. And yet, the repeated attempts to carve up the TARDIS while searching for Clara, they were just despicable. And not just because of the joke that they played on the youngest brother, but just the general attitude of going. And I know it was their livelihood, but they're on a rescue mission, and just the attitude with which they continued to tear apart chunks of the TARDIS, even after being told what would happen. You know, like, the TARDIS will just find another way to stop you, so let it go. No, he did not. And then let's talk about this joke. It hit on two big pet peeves that I have that I cannot stand. One is when people insult you and then say, just kidding. You know people who do that? I know people who do that. They'll say something really cutting and mean, and then, you know, try and, but I was just kidding. I didn't really mean it. Also, I hate pranks. I was just reacting to an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., just editing it, and it had to do with pranks, like a little element of it. And I was saying in the commentary for that how much I cannot stand pranks. This telling his younger brother, who suffered an accident and had to have bionic parts put in, that he's an android, and he is never in on that joke. I mean, this is a long, sustained prank that he clearly can't even really process. He can't even remember the accident. He can't even remember the fixes that were done to his eyes and his throat and everything. So to do this to someone is just, I think it is horrible. I'm not going to get over anytime soon. I'm pissed. It was a joke. No. Yeah. From that point on, anything that happened to that guy, specifically the middle brother. Was it the middle brother? But you know who I'm talking about. And then at the end, when time was kind of rewritten, and that one tiny little bit of decency, he was being nice to his younger brother, but still in that scenario, well, A, how would he remember? Or is it just a subconscious thing, do you think? But you'll notice that he didn't reveal the game, he didn't reveal the joke. So this poor kid is still believing that he's an android at the end of the day. So with those two guys, I can't even. There's nothing redeeming about them. Screw those guys. I feel awful for Tricky, the non-android, and I kind of wish the doctor had just taken him along, honestly. So they're out of the way. I never have to talk about them again, except maybe in the season 7 review. Moving on. The things, though, that I loved about this episode were, even though the TARDIS was in really awful shape and basically exploding, I loved getting to explore all the different parts. I know we probably didn't even scratch the surface, really. But we found that library, the observation room, the little glimpse of the swimming pool that has been mentioned before. Just all the sort of different areas of the TARDIS. It was really fascinating. Really fascinating. I like that Clara stumbled across the library and saw the book, read some of the book. She found out his name. I thought it was really clever when she kept being herded back to the control room, and that, the doctor said they were in these 2 different echo rooms that eventually he was able to get her. But it is just a little touch, but when Clara first went back to that room and she thanked the TARDIS for, leading her there. And the doctor did the same thing when he got to the control room. So it's kind of cute that they both thanked the TARDIS. I like that. And the fact that Clara had been so reluctant to talk to the TARDIS before, now she was talking to her, which is kind of nice. Although she did call her an appliance earlier. They definitely got me on this whole critter thing on the TARDIS. I was like, what the hell? How did this happen? I almost stumbled upon it. I think I said something about, unless they're echoes of, what would have happened to them. But it's not what would have happened to them. It's what did happen to them. Except that the doctor rolled back time he reset the day. I almost got it. But yeah, that was really freaky. I was really obsessed with trying to figure out what the hell. Why would critters be on the TARDIS? And of course now it all makes sense. I really love the callback to Series 5 with another rift forming, another crack. And the doctor now knowing what that is and what that's about, and the fact that the TARDIS is exploding again. But since he reset time, we're still good. But he knew how to handle that. And I thought that I had recognized from the thing that they threw in, and then when the doctor was speaking with them at the beginning of the episode and he was tossing back and forth, I just thought it was a different one. But then, no, it's the same one. That was really cool. I like that twist. That was awesome. The doctor was so hilarious this episode. I know that he was very serious about things, and it was a lot of seriousness going on, but I loved how he manipulated the situation. He manipulated them into helping him. Well, didn't help very much. But, the whole setup with the TARDIS, setting the countdown to that it would explode. And just him manipulating the situation. It was kind of funny. And they kind of deserved it. I wouldn't even compare what the doctor did to them to what they did to the younger brother. I mean, what the doctor said to them was done to help find Clara, and also a little bit of payback for the fact that these guys pulled in the TARDIS and made this happen in the first place. I think you can say, oh, well, but the doctor played a joke on them. It wasn't a joke, it was a tactic. Very different than telling someone that they're an android after a very serious accident just because you're bored in space. But I really liked that. The doctor's tactics. I really loved all the Doctor and Clara moments. I don't know how I feel yet about Clara's memory being, restarted, rewritten from that day. If she did find out his name and who he was. I don't know if I'm ever going to find that out. Don't tell me. But he apparently found out that it's either not her that he keeps encountering or she does not remember. And now I'm wondering if she is just caught in, if she is the same woman in each scenario, but just doesn't remember it, or how I'm still at a loss as how to explain these things, these appearances that she has had and who she is. I know I'll get an answer at some point, but I'm just trying to rack my brain, seeing if I can figure it out. All right, guys, really fascinating episode. I think it's one of these ones that Van Balen brothers aside, I'm going to be thinking about it a lot and may have more thoughts about it in the future. So that's it for me today. Thanks so much for watching this one with me. If you enjoyed the reaction, please feel free to give it a like, a share, and a subscribe. Full reactions are on Patreon. Be sure to join me for the next episode. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.